Do you want to know how to make an awesome cool thumbnail? Then stick around and I'll teach you a thing or two on how to do this in Photoshop. So before we jump into the video, I would like to thank Floppy Penguin for making my latest video on how to make friends and why making friends on YouTube is so important. Now the reason I wanted to thank you is because I was sick, I was really upset that I couldn't make a video, and Josh, aka Floppy Penguin, being the good friend that he is, made this video for me. So guys, if you could go over to the channel and get him to 3,000 subscribers, then I would think that's amazing, seeing that he's only 30 to 35 subscribers away from it right now. So yeah, like I said, Floppy Penguin, that's really amazing. You're doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing. I love your content, so keep doing that, bro. I love you. No homo. Now let's jump into the video. Basically, as you can already see from my screen, I've already made this thumbnail. Now I'm going to restart this completely. I'm going to clear the layer style and all that, and I'm going to start this all over. Now I'm going to show you this on this layer, so I'm going to keep this one so I can copy it later on if it's not exactly the same for you guys. But I'm going to start with it. Now I'm going to put everything off. I'm going to show you how I started with this stuff. Now, clearly I started with the background. I chose this Rainbow Six Siege background because I really liked it, and I thought it would blend well with all of the other layers that I was going to use, because it has a bit of a darker aspect, and I like darker backgrounds. So that's what I chose. You can clearly use another team if you want. You can put anything you want in this. That's something else. I'm actually going to give you guys this thumbnail. So if you've already watched this up to like 40 seconds now, then congrats, you're getting a free thumbnail. I love you guys. But yeah, let's continue. If you want to know how to get this one, you actually just type in Rainbow Six Siege HD background or something similar, and you will find a similar background to this, and you can actually use it. If you want to use another game, clearly search that up and you can find a similar purpose. Now let's continue with this. Second thing I use is a faint background. Now I call it a faint background since it's a faint change to the background. Haha, jokes aside. Basically I use this to either darken or brighten the background. Now since I already said I like darker backgrounds, I wanted to make it even a bit darker because that makes the text that is brighter pop out even more. Still with me? Good, because it's gonna be a whole lot more. It's actually easier than you think. You just have to understand the basics of a thumbnail. On top of this, which is the background, this is really everything that the background needs, we are going to put up a render. Now this is a character in your eyes. It's actually called a render for the reason being that it has no background. Now let's jump into this. Let's go to Google, and you can already see what I did before, is I looked up a Rainbow Six Siege character, and I did Mute, seeing that as one of the characters that I know is called Mute, and actually popped up with a lot of similar characters from the game. Now if you look up any one of those, you can see that it has these little square blocks. Now if you've seen this before, this basically means it has no background. You don't have to do this, but if you don't know how to cut out stuff properly, if you don't know how to use the magic wand and all that, then using this is going to be easier from your thumbnails. Now if you want to know how to find renders like this, it's actually pretty easy. You just go to Google Images, and when you search something, you go to Search Tools, click that open, you do what is normally put color on, and you change that to transparent. Now the reason for that is, this is a transparent background. So that's going to be easy for your thumbnails because I'm actually going to show you guys exactly what to do. So this one has a transparent background. I'll click, right click, save image as, and I'm going to call this Siege. As you see, it's on my desktop. Sorry, it's in Dutch, but it doesn't matter. Then click File, Place, Voice Crack, and Siege. I place this in, and I can put it right there. See? It's easy. I'm going to drag this down so it's on the correct placing. Right there. I'm going to put this down, and we'll use this one first. Now, on top of this background and the render, I use glows. Now, this is my primary glow. It's actually the background glow. And I've changed the opacity of this to around 40, for reason being that I use two of these. So you see I have this. And if I were to change the opacity back up, it's going to be too overpowering. Oh wait, let's put this up and I'll show you. See, it's a bit too overpowered in my opinion. And changing it down a bit, put it like 40 now, it makes it a bit less overpowering, so it's better for the thumbnail, trust me. It's really good. On top of that, I have the change color layer, which is actually really nice and neat for you guys because you can easily change the color. You can actually see his arm got a little bit green and all that. So if you want to change that, you could actually Control Alt on one of the layers. Do that. You can right click and duplicate the layers and put them on other ones. But I don't really want to do that. I'm fine with this because in the end I'm going to use a CC on it, which is all going to make it a good color anyways. So I'm fine with this. Now let's jump on to the layer styles. As you can see, these are the two text that I have. So each tutorial is just the one that I went for. You can easily change it by doing text, clicking on it, and changing it to whatever you want. Now, I've already done this layer style. I wanted to show you guys this one because, this one is already fine. I just wanted to show you how I get to that stage. So I basically do right click, blending options, and I start with the drop shadow, which is the bottom one. I always start from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah. Drop shadow is where I usually, it's usually my key to any decent text because I love the shadows. I really do. I put the distance up to around 20. See, as you can see, it has a bit of like that. It looks like it's going away from the text, but we're going to fix that. Now, you can actually see it actually goes away from the text because it's the lighting. But I put it on 20 because I like it on 20. I like it where it's at. Let's put it on 19 for now. That's fine. And then I put the spread up. And the spread is going to make it look like it's really going out there, like it's spreading. This is exactly what it says it does. Then I put the size up. Now the reason I put the size up is because when you put the size up, it doesn't actually look like it's going away from it. It actually looks like it's coming from the text and it makes it pop out more. I'm going to put the spread a bit down now because I feel it's a bit too much right now on this text. So this is what I'm going to put it as. This is what I'm going to keep it as because I like this kind of scene that's going on right there. And on top of that, I jump right to gradient. Now gradient, I don't use it that overpowering. Actually, I just use it to touch it a bit. I usually go down way much to like 17, 18. See, 17, it has like this little sort of like gray reddish shine towards like gray white, which is, you can see it good here. It has this little gray shine, it has that white shine. It differentiates from every layer, obviously. For the colored layers, it's usually just a little touch that makes it a bit better. On top of that, I use satin. And oh yeah, that's amazing. A lot of people actually don't use satin because it makes your text look like a balloon. Now I do use it, but I use it very lightly, ever so lightly. I put it on around 7. Numbers. Gotta love numbers. And why I put it down on 7? Let's see if I put it on 0. You can actually see, if you look at the T, okay? You can see if I put it up to about 7, you can see these little sort of touches appear. And they make your text pop out a bit more, which is nice. You want that. And that's really what satin does. And it's just a little effect, but combined with the other effects that I'm showing you guys, it's going to make a difference. On top of the satin, what I'm going to do extra to that is inner glow. Now you can see, oh my god, that yellow. You don't want that. Now you're going to change this to red, as bright as red gets. And then we're going to put this size a bit up. Now, you can go too far with it and actually put it like that, but you don't want that. You really want this small edge. So I'll put it on 9 now because I think it's perfect for this one. And this is the way I'm doing it. You can see that little sort of brighter edge around it. That is what the inner glow is doing. It's basically putting this glow inside of your text, but created by yourself, obviously. On top of that, now the text is pretty much done. You could put a stroke on top, gives it that little strokey edge. That little edgy, but I don't usually do it. But if you like it, put it on there. I'll put this layer on this. I'll put these layers double so I can use both styles. But I usually don't use it. So let's put that off for now, and let's do okay. On top of this, I have the color correction, also known as CC. Now what this does, it actually just corrects the color like the name suggests. Let's use it. See, the color, the gray, the green and all that, it's pretty much gone out and it's really darker. And this is why I didn't get bothered by it all that much, because this color correction actually fixes a lot of stuff, and it's actually one of the most important aspects of your thumbnail. I really love this color correction, which again, I'm giving you guys this thumbnail so you guys have it too now if you're downloading it. And the only other thing, other than all of this stuff, that I use in my thumbnails is the top light glow, which is the light glow that's usually on the top. You can put it anywhere you want, but I just always put it on the top. Put it on the top, yeah. Oh my god, the music references are high today. No, but I just always put it on the top because it makes the text pop out more. It's just psychological warfare, not advanced warfare, just psychological. Now, other than this is really everything I do for my thumbnail. So this is how to actually make a decent thumbnail. So if you guys enjoy this and if you like this thumbnail, go down in the description to download it. And if you've actually watched this video that long and haven't paused it at the start and downloaded the entire thing from the description, then you're in luck because I'm going to give you guys a second thumbnail that's on the screen right now that only people that actually watch this entire video are getting, screaming out loud. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next videos. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.